Have you ever felt disrespected or ignored by women? Then this is the video for you. Hi again, welcome back. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Anyways, the reason I say this is the video for you is because today we're looking at dating coaches on YouTube. Why? Because they are either ridiculously fucking creepy or just absolutely insane. So, sorry for the misleading intro. If you are disrespected or ignored by women, this is not the video for you because we're going to be making fun of people who feel that way. Anyways, none of this advice is going to be applicable to you, obviously, because you guys are fantastic people, obviously, except you, Robert. Anyways, I'd like to start just by looking at some of these ridiculous channels. We'll start with Sterling Cooper. Destroy her insides might be one of those wild ones. So clearly this guy isn't just dating advice. He clearly gives sex advice, which I think is kind of weird, but you know what? That's okay. Some people need this, but the titles could be probably improved. Oh, nice. Even Ugly Chicks. That's a title that is quite interesting. But let's take a look at one of the videos. How to get respect from women.
Are you sick and tired of being disrespected by women? Well, my friend, it's time to change that.
Wow, that really sounds like my intro.
In today's video, we're going to talk about the difference between commanding respect and demanding.
That's what I do on the daily.
First of all, she has to know, not necessarily overtly, but at least subconsciously, in the back of her mind, she has to know on some level that she is replaceable. Like I said, this doesn't have to be...
What? What? That's your advice? Yeah, tell that bitch she's replaceable. That's so mean. That's so fucked up. It's like you care and love about this woman, but you want to put her through psychological hell by making her feel like she's temporary. Wow. And how do you even make somebody feel that way? Like subconsciously, I mean. I guess you're always on your phone, always texting other people. But that's just fucked up. That's just being a bad human being. That's not being like commanding respect. You're just making the woman feel insecure, and then they get more attached to you because they feel like you're abandoning them. You're just preying on them. That's so mean. What the heck?
Like I said, this doesn't have to be over and in her face. Probably gonna replace...
Literally in her face. Literally typing, and she's right there, like, hey babe, what are you doing? Literally right in her face. She literally woke up because this guy is just texting other women. Yeah, doesn't have to be subtle. Just tell her she's a dumb bitch and that you don't love her.
And if he acts up, he's probably
gonna replace my ass
and replace me quickly.
You hear that? Don't be understanding of your partner's, emotions. These guys are just like, what, you have trauma from your past? No, thank you. Next. That's so mean.
You want to be a man who does what he says and says what he means. Your word needs to have value. Your word needs to be important. This
again,
used to
value.
Be a very, very
they love that word.
Familiar concept to men since the dawn of time. But
the dawn of time.
These days, that is kind of lost on a lot of people. It also really helps to show that you're a leader of other men. Now,
a leader of other
men.
Sounds like a sex cult. A leader of other men. Why would you word it that way? That just straight up sounds like a sex cult.
If she can see that men around you...
Yeah, this is straight up a sex cult. This is the most sex cult meeting I've ever seen in my life. Hey, look at it. He's biting his lip, for God's sakes. He wants it. He's the leader of other men.
At least respect you and hold you in high regard.
Oh, yeah. They hold him in high regard.
That respect is naturally going to translate across to her as well.
Oh, yeah.
This is why it's important, and this is why me and my buddies, we never...
What is this scene? Why are they all wearing sunglasses? And they're all wearing shirts that are too tight. My guys, invest in bigger shirts.
ever like
Another sex cult
jokingly
meeting.
insult each other around women. We'll absolutely do that
knows?
in private. And that's, in my opinion, that's one of the
He
ways that
says in
women
private,
actually
but he
show
means
affection to other men.
on public
The
podcasts.
mistake a lot of dudes, commanding respect has to come from a position of genuine power, influence, and most importantly, abundance. Now, one of the best ways you can show abundance is by being a man who knows what the hell he's doing in the bedroom. So I really suggest you check out this playlist where I teach you.
What a segue. Oh, let me just move my cam. Wow. Nice. Sheldon Cooper, you know, he's not that bad. You know, besides the face he keeps making and the weird thumbnails like this one here. The advice is cringe, but that's just what it is. Like, can't do nothing about that. But let's take a look at another channel's thumbnails and titles. So let's look at Alpha Male Strategies, okay? He's got never get into a relationship with a woman. It's like, what? He's basically telling you, hey man, date men. Is that what the advice is? Just date men. Don't get into relationships with women. He also has a video called The Art of Manipulation. That's an interesting title. Because, you know, it's important to manipulate the people you care about into liking you. Yes, this makes perfect sense to me. Yep, totally. Okay, awesome. But anyways, let's keep looking at some weird videos.
No.
Who we were talking about earlier.
But you've never been in love.
You want to do the example? Women are not built to handle masculine problems. Being vulnerable with a woman is some of the
Should never be vulnerable with women. You hear that, married men or people in relationships? Never tell them how you feel. How unhealthy is that? You're like sulking all day because something happened at work and your wife's like, hey honey, like, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? No, I can't talk to you about that. You wouldn't understand my problems. Meanwhile, it's like you hit your thumb with a hammer or something and your thumb really hurts. And you're just like, no, I can't be vulnerable. It's like ridiculous. Oh, so
worst
sad.
advice that modern day women give to men, because if I sit there and I cry to you, oh my god, my life is hard, blah 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 blah, you might sit there and console me for a bit, but deep down you're like, you fucking bitch, and you're gonna
This comes from such a deep hatred of women. I feel like most women don't go, wow, you're such a fucking bitch when you're like crying. Like, what if you were a cop or a fireman and your buddy died at work? You come home, you're crying. You think your wife's gonna be like, what, your buddy died and you're fucking crying, you little bitch? No. That's an awful way of thinking. Like, that's crazy.
That is so not true. I know.
So you're saying that what he's saying is incorrect?
No,
That a guy
vulnerability
should
shows
cry in front of
vulnerability is so powerful.
Yes, great points by the women. Vulnerability shows that you're human. It's almost like that's an obvious thing to say because everybody has hard times. Let's see what the weirdos have to say.
Again, this is a common example of women saying one thing but doing another. They're saying this right
How do you
now
know?
because it's
Oh man, it drives me nuts. How does he know what a woman thinks? He's not a woman. He just assumes. He has literal women who have no reason to lie in front of him saying that's not true. And he's like, no, you guys don't know what you're thinking. I'm sorry, you guys are liars. All of you. Like, it's, oh man, it's such a deep, deep hatred of women. Something happened to this guy as a kid. I swear.
politically correct to say you can cry to me, you can be vulnerable to me, etc. But deep down, if your man came to you and was crying on your shoulder saying, I don't know what's going on, her
I would be
vagina's
there
gonna
for him.
Can I finish? Her vagina's gonna dry up, she ain't gonna want to fuck with him anymore, and she's gonna look for a stronger, more capable man, because women are designed to look for security.
just because they
What a terrible human being. What a terrible, terrible human being. I like, oh man. They're coming from a guy who was on a sugar baby website looking for a sugar mama. Like, how does he know what women think? Like, oh, it's actually sad to watch this. All right, next video.
I don't give
Another fresh and fit.
a fuck what anybody says. If a girl is your girlfriend, she is your main woman, and she's advertising her body on the internet for other men to look at, that is fucking cheating.
Oh, this guy's so delusional. What about this, Myron? Huh? What about this? Huh? Is that not cheating? Oh, this guy's so insecure. Dude, oh, I don't even know what to say. These are the people that a lot of people listen to. They think this makes sense. They think this makes sense that a woman cannot post, like, let's say a bikini picture on Instagram. If you're in a relationship, you're not allowed to do that. That's crazy to me. Wow. God, these guys are terrible. These guys are awful. Oh man, it's depressing watching these. It really is depressing. Yeah, we'll just finish it off there. Basically, my point in the video, as I said before, these dudes don't know what they're talking about. This is terrible advice. Don't listen to advice on YouTube, okay? Just experience life the way it's supposed to be experienced. Talk to other human beings. Like, if you think that's how women think, go talk to them. Don't go, hey, this is how you think, but just go talk to them and you'll see, hey, women are normal humans. They're not these weird things that just float around, you know, judging people and who can be tricked into being manipulated with a few tips from Fresh and Fit podcast. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have a good day, good week, good month, good year. And I hope to see you again next time. Please subscribe. Please like the video. Peace.
Boo!